Welcome to MEFF Getting Best Out of Your Stall small presentation. First of all, I want to welcome you and congratulate you on getting a stall in a MEFF. First and most important thing to remember when you coming to have a stall at MEFF, MEFF is basically Eid Day is all about having a fun and festivity with the family, friends. It revolves around food and shopping, no doubt. And on the other side, your stall has certain objectives to achieve. It can be a sales, marketing, or brand awareness. And we will talk about how to prepare and present your stall, how to engage with your customers or visitors who's come there, and and what happens when the MEF is over. We'll share some tips as well, what you can do with the post event. As the first thing, when we look at stall objective, there are two categories I normally talk about. Is to the casual stall, which has short-term goals. You might be trying something new and you want to get out and present your idea, product, or services. On the other side, there will be a lot of people who will be coming back to MEF to boost up their sales and marketing effort. So when we categorize those stalls, there are exhibition stalls, and you might be part of marketing stalls, or you can have a food stall there. And there are some special kind of stalls as well, like sponsons and others. And every stall has certain objective. For example, the exhibition stall mostly focus on brand awareness and marketing side. On the other side, marketing stalls more on sales and bit of marketing too. On when we talk about food, it's all about sales. So have a clear objective in your mind and then prepare your stalls accordingly. Obviously, every stall has some elements of all of these objectives too. But when you come to prepare your stall, first thing is very important. Be excited. It'll be a party time and party day because it's Eid, and people come there in a family, and they have a certain time and they have a certain budget. So when you're preparing a stall, be innovative, because don't forget there are a lot of stalls there, and they will be passing through your stall, maybe spending few seconds. So you need something to have a catchy there, where it will create an opportunity for you to meet and learn from your customers, and also obviously to earn as well. So put something on the front which has some kind of colors and lights and things which attract people's eyes. And so if you already done this kind of stalls in past, have a picture ready. It will really helpful for your staff and yourself, and you're preparing. It will save you time as well. Put that picture and say, look, put things in a certain way. And very important, be on time. That will help you many ways. It will make you less panic. It will give you a chance to do a finish touch as well. There'll be no rush, there'll be no tiresome as well. To do so, first thing is you have to have your paperwork and tickets ready with the driver who's bringing all the stuff in. If you book the stall and somebody else coming, make sure you send it to them and they have printed it. Paper always help quickly scan and get you through and save you time. There'll be less queues. And if you're bringing extra stuff, make sure you have the ticket board for them as well. And if they're coming later, you can give them a paperwork as well and tell them you're already in. So these are things very important. If you're bringing some deliveries, expecting some delivery, make sure they also have a paperwork. You can share the same paperwork. It will help us to guide them through, because remember, this will be a lot of stalls. And always read information before you ask question, and be relaxed. Because our staff is already trying to help everybody, so you will get served as soon as the your turns comes up. And finally, you reach your spot where your stall is. Make sure you stay within the boundary given to you. And if you are sharing a stall with neighbors, please greet them, know them as well, because you will be a neighbor for a day, as so they can be your handy helping hand throughout the day. If you need to go to a loo or something, you can ask help as well. So it's good to have a good terms with the neighbor. And when you come and drop your stuff, make sure you move your vehicles as soon as you have offload your goods and products, because we need to get ready for a visitor to come in. And when you're preparing your stall, this is very, very important that you prepare from the customer eye. So we encourage people to uh, put your stuff from the outside, so you see things where the customers see, visitors see it, rather than from the back. It's very hard. Some I've seen many times they put their things ups and down. They don't realize they can read from the back, but the customer can't. Will see opposite from the front. So these are small things to catch customer eyes or attention. Freebies are very much popular, especially for the marketing and exhibition stall. If you have some freebie to give away, people will come and spend a little bit time there, stop there. And if you're a seller, your point is to sell things, put things which are attractive to the good value, means a good product with a good price, put them on a front with a good nice signage. So at least they come, they're more likely people to look at the $5 product which they use more often than a $50 product which they might need it. But $5 is, we also call it showstopper. You need something shows to stop the people at your stall. Then they will also look at the other stuff as well. And greet them, interact with them, acknowledge their presence. This is very important, because this, you have many products, you know your product, they are there for a few seconds and they're looking for something. By acknowledging them, talking to them, they might ask you, I'm looking for this, and you exactly know where it is, which for them, they have seen so many products and so many stalls, it's hard for them to find those products or information. And one bonus important thing I've seen few people doing, and it's very, very successful, that have a time before the MEFF opens, have a 10-15 minute relaxed time, have a cup of coffee and just walk through and see what others are doing. So basically learn from the experts. You don't forget, those old people also later on will be your visitor or customer as well. They will be walking through when they get a break, or they will come and buy from you as well. So it's good to have a lot of business card, drop and tell them where your stall is, and catch them later as well. Get their stalls as well, because you might, they can be your B2B contacts later on as well. So best thing is to see some of the ideas others have done. You don't need to change your stall now, but you can improvise for future, or as well as to do a finishing touch which you never thought about can be done. So this is very important to do as well. Now your visitors started to come. Now is the time to engage with your visitors and customers. As I said before, don't think yourself as seller, I want to sell or push sell, rather than focus from the buyer point of view. Entertain them, engage with them, talk to them. If you like you, if they like your stall, they're more likely to buy or sign up, whatever your targets are, whatever your objective. Acknowledge and listen to them, because look, it's the very social environment. It's not like a supermarket, they pick and just pay and go. They will try to haggle, be friendly with them, and seek their feedback, especially when they're not buying and they're passing through and they pick up his stuff and they put it back. Just say, look, what are you looking for? And if they really, really give you something good feedback, reward them with a small freebie. It can be a lolly, a pen, whatever you can afford from your marketing budget, give it to them. And if you think the guy is a B2B contact, a business to business contact, they might be a good asset later on, or they might come back, especially for marketing and exhibition. They are total asset to people information, to collect the information, because they're going to do their sales after the event. So contact detail of your customers of your interest, please. This is your bonus asset. So ideally have a sign up where they can digitally sign you up, or they can drop your business detail, make sure you keep them safe. So this is very important to engage with things, and hopefully you will have a very, very busy day this way as well, rather than standing quiet. I hope and you would have achieved most of your target, but game is not over. The show is still going on. Make sure at the end of the day you pack up your stuff properly, don't leave any rubbish behind, and make sure you don't leave your valuables behind, because it's very hard to locate something if you've gone and you left something behind as well. It's nice to tell your neighbors you're leaving, and they can also look after if there's something they need to talk about it. And once you are gone, then you just don't forget to follow up your inquiries. You collect all the information. You don't need to do straight away, but you have a full year to follow up, enter those customers in your database, contact them, and do a great business with them. And don't forget to come back next year. So it's will be on. We are having a ongoing relation now, and we will be looking forward to see you next year as well. Once again, we thank you, and we good luck to you for the day. And if you have any questions, please feel free to drop a comment, or email us, or chat with the people you meet on the day. If you have any help required, please don't forget there's information stall in the MEFF where you can approach them, and they will help you with anything we can. Don't At the same time, don't forget that we are limited by time and staff and resources on the day. So hopefully, if you had any special need, you would have asked beforehand. Once again, good luck, and see you on MEFF Day.